Satnam, and welcome to eKundaliniYoga.com. I'm Harkarat Kaur, and some people know me as Dr. Ann Taylor. By training, my background is in medical biology, engineering, and I have a PhD in depth psychology. I started to teach Kundalini Yoga because I found that I couldn't get to classes conveniently. I had to drive an hour, hour and a half each way to get to a Kundalini Yoga class as taught by Yogi Bhajan. And I knew that for me to be consistent with my practice, I had to get to class every week. And so I went to yoga teacher training really for my own benefit so that I could put together a daily practice or routine that I knew was going to be effective for me. After I finished my training, people on Camino Island said, "Well, you're a teacher now. When are you going to start teaching?" And that was a request that I really couldn't refuse. And so I began teaching here at my waterfront, beautiful Camino Island studio. And things were progressing well. And then one of my students said, "Gee, I'm out of town now. I'm not living there. When I visit, I love to go to your classes. I'd like to be able to Skype in through my computer. Is that something you can arrange?" And I didn't really know much about the process, but it actually was quite easy. And so we began a remote Skyping in class. And my student felt that part of the group consciousness, definitely part of the energy. And then another person said, "Gee, I'd like to do that." And then someone else, "I'd like to do that too." So I knew that there was a demand. And for people like myself, if you're like me, if it's not convenient, it may not be something that you can really keep up with. I mean, for example, do you have small children at home and you find when you get home from work, you don't want to leave your children again. And with eKundaliniYoga.com, you can sit in the den or whatever, have the kids join you, and it creates a whole different experience. Or are you perhaps self-conscious of your body and you really don't want people looking at you when you're doing yoga? And even if that's not the case, sometimes people are just a little self-conscious of their body image. Or do you find perhaps you've been ill and it's just not convenient for you to travel outside the home? And indeed, some people, when they're traveling for business, they don't really want to scout out the town to find a yoga class. So they like to tune into this class and they know what the schedule is and they can do it right from their hotel room. There's many, many reasons why somebody would want to do Kundalini Yoga online. And people tell me it's a very different experience from watching a DVD, which they've probably watched numerous times. You become part of the group energy, and it really is something that is perceived not only by the students who are remote, but also the people in the classroom. They really do sense that there's a group consciousness. And even though we are in different states or even in different countries, during this class we come together. So I really want you to join me. And I've offered on the website a free trial class so you could see if this is right for you. And if this fits into your schedule, I'd love to see you here in class. And also, there are, as you know, many different kinds of yoga. And Kundalini Yoga, as one of the ancient sacred traditions, and it's not a religion, by the way. This is yoga. This is as a scientific technology, and it's considered a householder's yoga. And simply what that means is it's intended for people with busy schedules, families, or single people who are or on the go, and or simply, as we mentioned, don't want to leave home. So Satnam, thank you, and please take advantage of the free class and see if it's right for you.